Hudson Barn. Danced by This is one of the great contemporary dances. Beautiful dance, difficult to do, but our whole room lets you do St. Margaret's Hill the way you did it before. So it's going to be beautiful. You have to keep your wits about you at the beginning. Once you get into the flow of it, though, it kind of works. Take hands forward. And it's sort of waltzy triple time. Circle to the left exactly once. Exactly once. If you go too far, you're toast. Believe me. Exactly once. Left hand star exactly halfway. And hold that star for just a moment. Left hand for halfway. Now, first diagonal people, you know who you are, you're in each other's positions, but first diagonal people, join your other hands as well. And just the first diagonal people, the others drop out of this, and the first diagonal people keep turning in that same counterclockwise direction, once and a half around. Once and a half. We'll put the gentleman above and the women below. And it melts into a right circle, right, exactly once around. If you don't do it exactly once, forget about it. Then right hand star halfway, and the second diagonal people keep turning, the others drop out once and a half to get them progress, improper and facing your neighbor. Progress, improper, facing your neighbor. Yeah, that's one of the magic. That is one of the magic moments. Second corner, as you come out of that turn once and a half, you reluctantly draw away from each other. Face your corner for your neighbor, for right shoulder, long back to back with your neighbor. Back to back your neighbor. 6 counts over. Everyone moves. And 6 counts back. It's a back to back. Also known as a do-si-do. Okay, now the ones are going to come up the outside, and the twos are going to change with your neighbor by a handy hand. So it's a right hand turn or a left hand turn for the man. Halfway, it's the ones above, they do a half figure eight down through the twos. Half figure eight down through the twos, so the ones are still above. One, lead down the center. This is one of the great moments. Change hands and lead back up. The first couple will cast down one place as the twos move up, 2-hand turn, once and a half for the twos, and the ones do a 2-hand turn, once and a half. Over. Let's just walk it again. New hand 4. Circle to the left, once around. Left hand star half. First diagonal, keep going, once and a half. Do it exactly half, but you do look like half over here. That wasn't half. Oh yeah, that wasn't half. That's right. You're going to be toast. Circle to the right, exactly once. And right hand star, halfway, just halfway. Other corners keep turning. End opposite your partner and progressed. That's where you end. Progressed, improper. Opposite your partner, facing your neighbor, back to back with your neighbor. It's a long back. No. Hold on, we're going to do that again. It's 6 counts over and 6 counts back. It's a long back to back. Right there. And now that. Handy hand turn. One's up the outside. Into half figure. So one's down. One, lead down. And back. Pass off. 2-hand turn, once and a half. One turn, once. Now it melts into the first circle. Right. Come on back 2 places. We're going to try.
We go outside.
One of the great things. Now listen, 2 important things. 2 important things. 3 important things. 3 important things. Number 1, the circles go exactly once around. Don't go 1 1/4. Don't go 1 13 16. It's 1 exactly. And if you do it with a very measured step, you'll find there's plenty of time for that. Okay? The stars go exactly, I'm talking to you, halfway. Halfway. If you don't, not 5/8, not 17 seconds. Halfway. And the diagonal. At the end of the second diagonal turn, face your neighbor, float out of that, and you do these long back-to-backs. And the last thing I want to say to you is that final turn, love it. You know, make it exactly right, because if you do it exactly right, the final 1 1/2, the final 3, it just melts into the first circle exactly right. Pardon me for saying it, but it's great. It's like making love with metal. Okay. English I shouldn't have said